Aquarius. And how are you guys? I see a lot of Virgo energy coming out for you. I do have the Hermit here, but I also am feeling that Earth energy because I see a lot of Pentacles on the table. So between yourself and another person, the material plane is of importance, and it is in focus to a large degree, I think. And success and financial stability is also important. This spread could pertain to relationship, but for some of you, it may be about career and wanting more out of life and needing to recognize where you are right now, knowing that you need to make some choices that might not be easy, but if you're really looking for more, it's definitely time, if this is about career and life path for you, it's definitely time to act upon your own behalf, get in touch with what you really want, your motivations, and believe in yourself, because the Star is here and the Ace of Swords. Let go of past disappointments and be ready to step into new possibilities for sure. But I kind of think this is relationship, which is why I used relationship oracle cards. What came out of the messages of love? True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional, but time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. I have friendship at the bottom of the deck. This friendship is leading to more. This could be a friendship or a relationship. It could also be a business partnership as well. It's a relationship that could become more significant, but your catalyst or challenge, 2 cards came out, trust and go slow. Is it safe for you to trust in this situation and needing to take time and go slow at this time? This is the catalyst for change. Deciding whether or not you can trust this person or yourself in this situation and continuing to go slow. And ask yourself, do you want it to go slow? Air signs like to move fast. The swords are fast, but it is going kind of slow right now with the Knight of Pentacles. I also have the Empress down here, and the moon is showing. Some of you may be feeling emotional right now. Some of you may be thinking quite a bit about feminine reproduction, children, pregnancy, maybe emotional and weighed down by some of your responsibilities in life, in particular for my feminines. Yeah, so I think you and another person, there could be quite a bit of love between the two of you, but maybe you need some distance at this time. You're going to need to trust, and you're going to need to go slow for sure. They also wanted me to use the Island Time Wellness deck, and I got Hand of Cards, which is about taking a chance or a risk or being strategic. Someone's not showing their hand of cards. Clock, need time, takes time. Time cycles, time to heal, progress. But then Mask and not enough. Someone's not showing who they really are or their feelings. The truth is, someone in this scenario may be dealing with a lack of confidence, self-sabotaging, struggling with ego. There could even be jealousy coming out. And I have the Runner at the bottom of the deck. Someone is running. There's a fear of intimacy and a listening to the ego. I think that there's someone that you're definitely considering really taking a chance with, especially if you think, if you can trust them and there's actually love between the two of you over time, it could absolutely develop into more. But the truth is, I think the problem is someone's running because they're not feeling good enough in a situation. And they may not show you that. I mean, I have a person coming out in the environment as the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, but the truth is, someone in this scenario is worried that they're not good enough. So is that them or is that you? It seems to be something that someone can't get off their mind. This may have been a third-party situation. Judgment is here. 7 of Swords. Oh, listen to your own best judgment, Aquarius. Don't cheat yourself. Spirit's trying to tell you that someone's not being 100% honest with you about everything. You have a choice to make. You're going to have to see something for what it really is with the Hangman. Okay, so there's definitely a running. So it's like, if things haven't been progressing very quickly, it's because you're being given time to really get to know this person on a deeper level and decide whether or not you can trust them. There's love, but there's also time apart that's apparently been necessary for someone. So the overall energy of the reading is 9 of Pentacles. And the way someone's feeling is the 2 of Wands. You're being seen as the 7 of Swords. I don't know that that's you. It might be you keeping your feelings or your emotions to yourself, but I feel like someone might be kind of playing duck and weave with you. What you need to know is the Three of Wands, and the final outcome is the Hermit. So this Two of Wands is looking right at the Nine of Pentacles here, which is getting somewhere where you have a lot of financial stability, you're experiencing abundance, you don't have to worry about too much in life. Clarifying this is the Star, the Nine of Pentacles again, and the Wheel of Fortune. So if this is a person in your environment, Aquarius, if they've put on a good face and shown you that they're doing very well, the truth is, I don't know that that's 100% true, because this is a hope and a dream of theirs. This may be a goal, a hope, or a dream of yours as well. Like freedom, renewal, being a star in your own world and in your own life. Nine of Pentacles again, doing really well. The Wheel of Fortune. It's only a matter of time and fate. Someone believes they are destined for greatness or a stability, more than a stability. And this Two of Wands is looking right at it, like getting a goal into alignment and needing to make a choice. There is a mutual attraction between yourself and this energy. Clarifying this, though, is the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. Aquarius, some of you are like looking yourselves in the mirror, really listening to your intuition. You've been quiet a lot. You've been carrying heavy loads. Some of you have been working really hard at this time. I think some of you are looking at this destiny and this future, and it's like, this is what I want. This is what I want. But you're seeing yourself as the Seven of Swords. Clarifying this is Temperance, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. You are having to face some self-limiting beliefs, maybe, Aquarius. All trapped in your head thinking, the Eight of Swords is not solution-focused. Temperance is a patience card and needing to be patient and determine the purpose. But sometimes it's the cold shoulder and an inability to face a truth with the Seven of Swords. Or it's like, the next choice I make, I might have to sneak out of another situation that I'm uncomfortable in, or I'm really going to have to be the lone wolf and act upon my own behalf, being patient, waiting. And with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, you're definitely worried about coming up short, in particular financially. Now, if this is a person coming towards you, I think that you may see a lot of potential in them, and they certainly see a lot of potential in themselves. They may want to talk to you quite a bit about this, and they listen to their intuition, and there's a lot of hard work. But something is being either overlooked or tiptoed around, and that's a need to be patient, a need to determine the purpose and address fears and worries about self-esteem issues, not being good enough, financial issues. This person may have very high expectations of themselves. They may even at times come off kind of boastful, like I'm this, I'm that. My dreams and ideas are definitely going to lead to something lucrative, and that's attractive. Someone's attracted to that, another person, but they might not be being 100% honest. Also, some of you, because I have the Six of Pentacles over here, which is like equal give and take. If you've begun to talk to an entrepreneur and this is a business thing, you need to keep in mind that in business and career, this card comes out a lot. It comes out when I do private readings, which is I'm going to act upon my own behalf. It's not show friends, it's show business. At the end of the day, in business, a lot of people are going to keep things from you. You may keep things from them. People are in it for themselves. There's an inability to address something. Watch out for imposter syndrome. Someone may be experiencing imposter syndrome as well. And allowing a fear and a lack mentality to drive them. That's only going to create anxiety. I kind of get the sense that someone's telling you they're all that in a bag of chips, but they're kind of not to a degree. This person probably needs to be more honest with you. What you need to know is the Three of Wands. So someone's thinking about the future. Clarifying this is Strength, Leo, Five of Cups, and the Three of Wands again. Wow. Someone's holding back. They do think quite a bit about the future. They have regrets. Some of you, maybe your advice may be, look, you need to think about the future. Okay, be strong at this time. There is something about the scenario that will be disappointing. I do think that someone has to have strength of character, face some regrets, and think about the future. There is a disappointment. Something might not be coming to fruition quickly enough for someone, and it might be their financial gain and their success in life. And then the final outcome is the Hermit. Yeah. Now you have Hermit energy over here as well. So this could possibly be you, but it also could be them. You know, the advice of the Hermit of Virgo is search your soul, do self-analysis. The answers aren't in the environment, they're within. Someone, you know, is thinking, I'm not aging backwards, but there's a choice that needs to be made. Two of Swords, Justice, and the Three of Swords. Interesting. I do get the sense that someone might be stalling. They know they're not aging backwards. They know the next choice they make will be an important one, and justice has to be served, and everyone has to be fair and honest. A choice could be made, though, in 3 weeks' time about where to go from here with the Three of Swords. Swords can be a timestamp. You know, all the cards can be if I ask them to be. But someone has to make a choice that they're kind of at an impasse about. And it's a bit heartbreaking. This could be anything about like breaking a contract, a divorce, a choice that will not be easy to make. Someone is searching their soul. This could also be about wanting freedom. You know, the Nine of Pentacles and the Star does indicate a personal freedom and not needing to depend on anybody else. Someone is looking for that scenario. But make sure you check everyone's motivations, because the catalyst or the challenge is it safe to trust? You need to take time. I definitely think it's important between yourself and another person, regardless of the relationship that you're having with them, to honestly discuss the material plane, money, assets, the future, where things are going. Don't ignore your own intuition. And with the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Hermit, someone's definitely maybe keeping some things from you, holding back. There's fear and disappointment. This person in your environment, they have the Nine of Wands hanging in there. They may appear guarded. Maybe life is difficult for them right now. They have been hanging in there, but they may be guarded and not opening up. King of Wands, they could have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're a grand visionary. Has a pretty strongly defined sense of self. Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I clarified this a little further, and I got the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, well, this person may talk a good game. I could interpret this card combination a couple of different ways, so take it as it resonates for you, Aquarius. You could have a person that's just all about themselves, and they will breadcrumb you to a degree, or they may really want to invest in something here with the Six of Pentacles. But they're looking for a path that will lead them to the King of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, or you are. So whatever this person is doing, they not only want to be a grand visionary, this person may be an entrepreneur, they're also waiting, they're trying to come into alignment with an opportunity, Aquarius, that will get them into the King of Pentacles energy. Seven of Pentacles and King of Pentacles is sometimes a card of retirement, being able to retire young or whatever, or doing really well financially. Someone has very high expectations of themselves, and you may be seeing that this is what they want, but they've got a ways to go, and they've got to get over their disappointment of, you know, this Knight of Pentacles might be expecting perfection, but it's moving slowly. Someone may have to really step outside of their comfort zone. This person may have to step outside of their comfort zone to get into that King of Pentacles energy. I kind of get the sense that some of you are dealing with a person that you had high hopes for, but that you suspect for all their talk and all their game and flash, they could be possibly doing better. I think you had high hopes for this scenario. I think this person is disappointed and searching their soul and not 100% happy about maybe the next 10 years of their lives financially, because the wheel is here, but they haven't given up hope. Your cards, I think that there is something disappointing you. Five of Cups, you're disappointed. The Hermit, you're searching your soul. Either that or you're with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Page of Pentacles to the Emperor. Yeah. I think this person is disappointing you. The Page of Pentacles does want to develop something and explore and study something, but only with an emperor or as the emperor. Watch out for putting a person up on a pedestal. You may be doing that, and now you're searching your soul and realizing, actually, I'm kind of disappointed in what I see here. You very much want to develop a relationship as an emperor or someone, or with someone with emperor qualities, which really is boss and has their shit together and would be a good partner as well. This is disappointing that it's not working out. I was like, what are they disappointed about? And I have the Seven of Swords, the Star, there you are, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Some of you really need to talk to this person and make your intentions clear. You have hope for a breakthrough, but you're not willing to admit that. I also think a part of you is disappointed. Some of you may be trying to free yourself from a situation. And you may be with a person, I could see two men here, maybe a husband and a business partner. You're hoping for more with them. Some of you may have to make a decision that involves your future and having a freedom of some kind. It is the right choice for you. But I know that you will want to pick a path that leads to stability, and more than stability, not having to be worried about so much. So everyone needs to get in touch with their motivations in this relationship, for sure. Because you both might want the same thing, but you might not be able to give it to each other at this time. You could give each other love and support. There is unconditional love, but someone is hiding that they don't feel like they are enough. And I think what the not enough part is about financial stability and abundance. And definitely needing to make a choice where someone might not get everything what they want. Be strong, though. Someone's got to be strong. Someone's praying here as well that something will go better. Something will go different. And you know what? I'm not 100% satisfied with this. This reading is also a little confusing to me. There's a lot of subtleties to it. I'm going to do an extended Aquarius. I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread. I'm going to more deeply clarify this person's actions and motivations and feelings towards you, the way they see you, and a future prediction for how this could go.